Hello. Welcome to the Sex Church Social, the Sex Church Social, Sex Church Social, Sex Church Social. Oh my goodness. I just self-pleasured, so my hair is all self-pleasury. All I want to do today is self-pleasure and eat cake. Anyone else? Anyone else into that? That's my vibe. That's today's Tuesday, June 28th vibe. Self-pleasure, eat cake. So Sex Church Social is something that we do here in the Orgasmic Arc community, and it happens once a month. And the concept of the Sex Church Social is that we go deep into an embodiment practice where we get to experience the orgasmic arc and we get to see what comes up and through us. Cool. It is my literal mission till the day I die to help bring you ease, bliss, and peace in your body. This is like why I'm here. This is what I'm up to. Yay, Katerina. I get to see Katerina twice in one day. Katerina was just in our orgasmic, in our Royal Codes course, which is super exciting. I'm trying to figure out how to make sure that, there we go, that y'all can see me. Okay, so we're going to go through a practice, an embodied practice. And the idea of this is that every month there will be more of us. Yeah. And it's really this group energy. When we can tap into ourselves in a group setting, something incredible happens. When we can light our lights in a group setting, it's just like, bam, 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 bam. It's crazy. It like really blows my mind, the possibility and what I see happen when we find ourselves in a group. So every month, in the Orgasmic Arc community, I'm focusing on a different step of the orgasmic arc. The orgasmic arc is a 6-step process. You can read about it in my book, The Orgasmic Arc. You can read about it in here. But basically, it's a 6-step process to bring you back into yourself, to bring you back into your power, to bring you back into your pleasure, to bring you back into your passion, to bring you back into your purpose. So many times our lives are lived outside of ourselves, taking care of others, focusing on others, healing others, trying to figure out what to do, how to fit in, how to be, what we should do. And the orgasmic arc really plants us back into our own body. From there, we take our body, what we now know about ourselves, and we start to bring that into our relationships. So how we have sex is from a place of fullness. How we make love is from a place of fullness. How we love the people around us comes from this deep place of satisfied fullness. And we come like, do you feel it? How it's like from inside out. This inside out feeling starts to bring people into our lives that also operate from an inside out space. And then the sex becomes about giving. The sex becomes about receiving, yes, but receiving more of yourself. Yeah, receiving more of the truth of you instead of having to receive how you think you should be. Yeah, or change and shift with someone else. And so this month we were really going into this concept of directionality. So the orgasmic arc, just if you're new to the practice, is a 6-step process that you could either take it on a very surface level, go super, just read the book. That's it, just read a book. Or you can go take the course, or you can take some of the other courses, or you can do one-on-one work, or you can become an orgasmic arc coach. Like you can take this framework however you want, bring it into your life however you want. But the 6 steps are safety, intrigue, that's natural arousal, directionality, which we're playing with this month. Directionality is how you meet yourself and others. Openness, this is the orgasm. Beingness, that's when you meet your God self. And expression, this is sex magic or authentic expression of our body. So directionality is what we're focusing on this month. And in sex with directionality, what we're playing with is how do we direct ourselves and the other person simultaneously. So we're going to go through an embodiment practice today where I'm going to guide you through the orgasmic arc, but I'm also going to give you some kind of tools if you were with someone else while we go through it, some plays. I'm going to add a little, like if you've done the orgasmic arc a lot, this will feel kind of different. I'm going to add some juicy bits to see what comes up for you as you move through this. And as with everything that we do in the orgasmic arc community, you can always come on Zoom with me if you want, but you can also just watch the live stream, and you can always watch the replay till the end of time forever. Okay. So let's get ready for an orgasmic arc practice. You can be however you desire. I prefer to lie down, but you can stand, you can sit, you can be on all fours. It doesn't matter. So go ahead and prep yourself, closing your eyes. And beginning by finding safety. So what I mean by finding safety is allowing your body to be with you here and now. Seeing what your body wants or needs in order to drop into safety, in order to come home to yourself. And you can just touch your body in any way that feels grounding, comforting, safe. Giving your body what it needs and wants right now in order to come home to itself, in order to feel at ease and at peace with you. And starting to drop all the energy in your body down even more. Down into your legs, down into your hips, down into your feet. Letting yourself feel this smooth, gooey, melty sensation of you dropping down with you. And seeing if you can really let everything go. And now we're going to bring in the other here. So I want you to start by imagining someone else. It doesn't matter if you actually have a person or not. It could even be an animal. Just bring someone, something that feels safe to you. Maybe for the sake of this, let's make it an actual human, just because we're going to keep going with this. So bring in someone. It could be an imaginary person. And you're just going to bring them in to your awareness and imagine them now providing safety. Imagine them holding you. Imagine them helping you find your own safety here, and imagine them really feeling like a safe pillar for you, someone that feels really grounding and easeful, and you can really just be you around. And it could be made up. If it's a made up person, it could be a made up person. That's totally fine. And now feel you again, staying in your sense of safety, staying with yourself, grounding deeply into you. Now start to feel if there's any part of you that starts to have sensations. So it could be tingling, it could be heat. You're just going to start to key into how the body feels. What are the body sensations that come up as you feel. Yeah, bringing those sensations into your body. And you could also start to move your hands, your body, your fingers around yourself to feel more of you here. Moving into intrigue phase, just giving yourself ultimate permission to feel. How much can you feel in this moment? Keep feeling from the bottoms of your feet to the top of your head, out through each fingertip. How much can you let yourself feel? And now bring in a person. It doesn't matter if it's the same person. Bring in a person that helps you feel. Bring in this person. It could be a made up person, and just feel with them. Feel what it feels to be with them, and just feel yourself playing with their body and them playing with your body, and having this dialogue of feeling, this permission of feeling, bringing this imaginary or real person in and feeling even more, even more, even more. Yeah, even more, even more, even more. Good. And now going back to yourself and feeling you, releasing that thought of another person, and just feeling you going into you, deeply into yourself, feeling the tingling, feeling the heat, feeling the movement of energy, feeling it all, letting it all come through, feeling it all, letting it all come through. Keep going, keep feeling, keep feeling, keep feeling, keep feeling, keep feeling, keep feeling. Yeah. And now notice the one part of your body that your body wants you to be with more. Your hands will naturally go there, or you can also search for a place of constriction. Just trust whatever comes up and put 2 fingers or a hand there. And now start to go deeply into this part of you. Yeah. And now imagine another person, doesn't matter who the person is. Imagine another person and start to feel them feeling you, and vice versa. Start to feel them feeling you and feel you feeling them, and meet yourselves here. Meet yourself and meet them, meet themselves and meet you. Everyone's meeting everyone. There's just like a connection, and we're dropping in. Meeting. It could be arousing, it could be stable, it could be fiery, it could be meeting in so many ways. Just keep meeting. Good. Feel that bounce forward and back between you and the other person, meeting each other, meeting yourself, both at once, feeling into that. Keep going, keep feeling. Now take a deep breath in, hold the breath, let the person go in your imagination. And then on the exhale, let everything go. Open your eyes, not open your eyes, excuse me. Let everything go and just feel openness. Openness is step 4. We're going to work on that next month. But just feel this gentle relief. And then go ahead and open your eyes. And I would love to hear in the comments what happened for you with this kind of new practice of playing with another and yourself, and another and yourself. It's fascinating to me how each person was different in each step. It's like imaginary people, they were different in each step. And then how my mind wanted to go create story around it, which was amazing, instead of just allowing my body to show me what it wanted in the moment. So that was really cool. And yes, it is a precursor to the relationship marathon, Beyond Sex, our relationship event happening next week. I'm so excited about that event. It's going to be really incredible. I know so many of you are coming. So thank you for coming. Thank you for being there with us. It's going to be just wild. 3 days, in case you don't know about it. It's called Beyond Sex, and it's 3 days of deep relationship work, relational work, community work, intimacy work, body and like arousal work and safety work within a community unit. Like, how do we create this in a way that we're not living alone anymore? We're not living just detached from our society, and we're actually going all in with each other to grow and learn and change. Like, I am just thrilled, because it's, I think, something that our society has been craving for such a long time. And to me, sexual freedom on your own is incredible and necessary. And then there's another step of being sexually free. Being authentically you in community is just a whole other level of freedom. It just feels incredible. And being able to navigate that with people and then helping them be free too. It's just heaven on earth. It really is. It's heaven on earth. So we're going to create that. It's a communal event. So everyone in the Orgasmic Art community, you're all invited because you're part of the community. So please come. I want to see you there. I want to know you there. And we'll be on Zoom. So I'll get to see your faces. I'll get to work with you. We'll do coaching. You can come up on stage and then you'll get to meet everyone. Like you'll just have so many amazing moments of connection. It's going to feel so fulfilling and nourishing, and we're not going to burn you out. We're doing like short segments, and then you'll have time in the middle to integrate, go out in nature, turn off your phone, turn off your computer, just be. So just sneeze. I muted myself for that sneeze. I knew it was coming. So just be. Yeah, it's just incredible, an incredible experience. I thought that back and forth orgasmic arc was really fun. Tell me about what it was like for you. You can type it in the comments or in the chat. Every week in Sex Church, we do something different. The whole point of Sex Church is to have new experiences that are freedom-based versus constrictive-based, to have the experience of yourself, to learn and integrate new information, but to also have embodied experiences, ask questions. So every week something is different with how we do it. Next week, we're going to start diving into openness. So this is all about the orgasm. And how to open yourself so that you can walk through life open. Yeah. You can walk through life with relief on your shoulders instead of tension on your shoulders. You can walk through life with a breath of fresh air instead of the compounding effect of, being a mortal creature on this planet that's falling apart, right? Like, how do we keep ourselves open to reality, to keep feeling, keep breathing, keep orgasming? We're going to go into that next week. I'm going to talk a lot about it. And then the week after that, I'm answering questions. So these are questions about anything. There's a Q&A thread here in the group. So just start putting questions in. Yeah. Because I can answer them that week. And then I will see all of you next week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. The price goes up Friday to $111. Right now it's only at $66. So grab it now, invite buddies, invite friends. If you love this work, if you're getting a lot out of the orgasmic arc, if you want to see it reach a bunch of people, which is what I want to see it do. Like when I first learned the orgasmic arc in my system, it was this scary feeling of like, this is supposed to change the world. It's like, even when I say it, I go, rah! This is supposed to meet thousands of people, this work. And it's sad and terrifying for me. It's also exciting, but it's like, it's a lot, right? And so your help is so appreciated. Every time you share, every time you bring someone in, we always give a huge gift to you if you bring someone into our community, like as a thank you, because this work is it's not mainstream at all. And people really have to be ready for it. So if you know someone in your life that's peeking over the corner and they're getting ready, I want to make sure they have a space to go. When I was opening and exploring my sexual awakening, I didn't know where to go. I felt very alone in it. And so I'm really committed to making sure we have a community structure around our sexual awakening, our collective sexual awakening. And so much of that will be next week. So invite your people. If you want to know how to become an affiliate, you can DM me or Ariel and we'll get you in, or just comment somewhere and just make sure to get in touch with us. And we'll see you so soon. I love you. I'll see you next Tuesday. Thank you for today's practice. Mwah. Bye, everyone.